2021 success come to us. I'm Wing Yi, I'm a life coach. This year we have a series of videos talking about how to lead a road to success. If you want to be successful, please subscribe our channel. And as you all know that in order to be successful, we have to encounter many failures and setbacks. And we are not only encounter one failure only. We have to overcome all those many failures. And so, how do we keep our enthusiasm and momentum and not be defeated by all those failures and troubles? And so we want to talk about today is the personal qualities that lead to success, which is our hope. And so, what do we despair about? What do we despair about often? And most often, we feel despair because we lack of money, right? In this epidemic, we all lack of money. And to gather enough money for a living needs a huge amount of effort. But we often feel that we never have enough. And in all those troubles, we often feel that we need emotional support. So we often seek or we just wait for the emotional support. But so often we found that people hurt our feelings, people break our heart and trust. And what else do we despair about? Yeah, your health. Health not in a good condition will lead to suffering. But if you are lack of money and you have good health and couldn't die, it is another suffering, right? And once upon a time, my friend asked me to tell her my story. And I'm willing to talk about my story, and here it is. And in my childhood, I was born in a messy family. Why? Because my mom couldn't control herself. She couldn't endure the stress from the outside. So she exploded all the day at home. And I couldn't feel peace at home. And I was so afraid to go out with her, but I couldn't refuse it. And as I go out with her, she couldn't control herself and fight the other people on the street. And I have to hold her hand tightly to prevent the unnecessary drama. And all I wish in my childhood is to have a peaceful space for me to study. But this small dream was broken. And I managed to finish high school. And I couldn't get into the university. I wish I can get into the university, but this dream was broken again. But at that time, I feel that that's not important. As long as I could find a job that I can work for a life, I would win. But this dream was too far away from me. And this dream was too big for me. I couldn't endure the stress, and I got depression, and I quit the job I love, and I stay at home to take a rest. And at that time, all I need was the emotional support from the family. But at that time, my relatives comes to my home and accuse me for quitting the job, for staying at home and doing nothing, taken care by my parents. My heart was broken. And that time I heard that your hope is from the above. But that time I just feel that if I couldn't help myself, God couldn't help you, right? If I couldn't help myself, God couldn't help you. And my grandfather told me one thing before his death, which is, you just believe in yourself. Believe in yourself only. And that time I was asking myself, why I'm still enduring all the suffering and moving on. And sometimes the hope was just a little flame lit inside me, and I answer myself like the others. The answers are the same. Why I endure all the stress? Because it's my dream I haven't realized. Because it's the experience and the skills I honed in the past. I don't want to waste them. And above all, it's my responsibility that I know I have to stay on the course. Sometimes that hope was just a little flame inside us. And it says in the Bible, a bruised reed he will not break, and a smoken flesh he will not quench, till he send forth judgment unto victory. And it also says, look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? Who of you by worrying can add a single hour to his life? Therefore, do not worry about tomorrow, for tomorrow will worry about itself. Each day has enough trouble of its own. At that time, and sometimes, we found that our hope is on ourselves, and our hope is, if you know God's mercy, you will know that He always has your back. So keep your faith, keep your hope, and know that God will always has your back.